Hi Cancer, and welcome to your October energy reading. This is for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Put it wherever you like it in your placement, baby. If you're a lurker, you want to come check it out, you are more than welcome. Also, all things in regards to booking a personal reading with me, leaving a love donation, or my social media is all listed in the description box below. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, my peoples, because 80-something% of y'all are watching, but you're not subscribed. So if these messages resonate, please feel free to subscribe. Like the video, turn on the notifications so you know when I'm posting for your sign, my loves. And with that, let's get into it, okay? And receive that, okay? So what I'm getting for you, Cancer, is relief. You're feeling relieved about something. You are in search of a feeling of relief after an arduous or tumultuous time. But I'm feeling like a sense of relief. Let's get it. Right off the bat, Cancer, we have worthiness. Worthiness. Do you feel worthy of the things you want? Y'all, I shuffled these decks. This must be like just a collective energy that is pulling together in this Libra season, because we're in a whole nother day, okay? I'm continuing these readings. And I shuffled, okay? And we're still getting a lot of the same energy. So we got pleasure. I believe the sign I did just before you, which I'm forgetting who it was now, but they also got worthiness and pleasure. And so Cancer, do you feel worthy of the pleasure you're seeking? That's what I'm getting. Joy. See that? It's like maybe you're stepping into this feeling of worthiness, okay? And allowing yourself to feel the pleasures of life and operating out of a state of worthiness, which means I'm in alignment with high vibrational things. I behave from a high vibrational space with high vibrational intentions, right? And when we're in flow of doing that, then we get in line with, you know, the universe just starts to attract to you and send you more and more pleasurable experiences where you can really immerse yourself in feeling true joy, not just momentary happiness or some instant gratification pleasure, but creating this space where you can set it up to be sustainable joy. Ooh, is that your title? Sustainable joy? Like relief, building sustainable joy. Yeah, oh, there it is. I love when it comes together. But that's what I'm getting from this, Cancer. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. I just ate some spicy noodles. I have like all this like in my throat. Seasons. I'm telling y'all, everybody keeps getting these same cards and I shuffle thoroughly. Listen, I do your pre-shuffle. Like, come on. Season. This is a changing of the guard almost, right? That's what I just got. Changing of the guard. You're saying goodbye to something and making room for something else. Like a lot of times, the reason why we don't realize why we keep attracting whackness back into our life, or all we have to offer is these lower level frequencies, is because we are not letting an old cycle go and stepping into the new one. We keep trying to stay in the previous season without allowing the inevitable to take place, right? Like the change is going to happen whether you're moving in flow with it or whether you are getting dragged, kicking and screaming into the next cycle, right? So approaching it from the space of, I deserve good things, right? I deserve the good things that I want for myself. I deserve, even if you're thinking about someone else's deservedness and worthiness about like how you're showing up, like, you know what? My family deserves the best version of me. My friends deserve the best version of me. And most importantly, Cancer, you deserve the best version of yourself. You deserve to live, breathe, and experience yourself at your most authentic, okay? Oh, wait. I didn't even read the card. That fell out already. We got creativity, Seven Sisters. I'm telling you that a lot of people are getting the same cards over and over again. And I think it's because also just collectively wise, we're all searching or going a little bit harder on attaining our authentic truth, our authentic life. And so it's not a surprise that we're all getting like similar cards to each other. And you find great pleasure in being creative, okay? So you really gotta make time this month for creativity and pleasure and being creative about how you experience pleasure, okay? How you experience joy. Because you see the worthiness is beneath the seasons. It's like I'm telling you about allowing the transformation to take place, right? That you have to feel worthy so that you can step into your new season. If you want a new season, you have to feel worthy of it. And the way to raise your vibration is to explore new ways to be creative, to create joy and pleasure in your life, you know? Even if it's like, oh, I'm going to rearrange, you know, I'm going to redecorate the bathroom. Like I'm going to get a new shower curtain and a new, just changing up the energy. You know what I'm saying? It can be small home projects, you know, little DIY things, or creating just a little space for yourself where maybe that's your meditation corner, or, you know, the way you're decorating your end tables, like, you know, creating little moments of pleasure and joy. So when you look around your environment, you're feeling like you're getting reflected back to you, your own authenticity, right? Because when we walk around our house, we're like, I hate that. I fucking hate this. Ugh, it just hurts my eyes to look at that thing. That's an outward manifestation of something that's going on internally. Take your time. You know, your outer life reflects your inner life, okay? And look at that. Maybe you've been feeling like you're coming out of this season of where there was a scarcity of joy, because you got scarcity beneath joy. Okay. And again, this shame card. Yo, what's going on? I'm about to switch up this deck just to see, like, is this the consistent energy, or is this deck done talking, or is it just trying to be heard very loudly? Because y'all, shame. A lot of other signs got this as well. It's important when you are reframing your mind, Cancer, to not beat up on yourself for the past version of yourself. Step forward and encourage yourself to make new choices as you move forward. Because if you are in the loop of scarcity, of fear, of not allowing the new to take place and holding on to the past and reliving it and re-traumatizing yourself and feeling shameful, so then you don't move forward or try to correct any mistakes or clear the air, whatever the case is for you, right? And this could be at work, like not getting into the mode of shaming yourself, like, man, I should have asked for that raise a long time ago. I should have always known my worth. I should have already quit. Whatever the thing is for you, Cancer, it's like, don't get wrapped into that. It's a waste of your time. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, it's already done. And it happened for you, not to you. So just look at it as divine timing and start to shift your perspective. Release the old and behave from your new center, right? Create your new boundaries and uphold them. Find new ways to create joy and pleasure in your life. And we have manifestation at the bottom. Yo, you can't make it up. A lot of signs have gotten manifestation as well. You can manifest the relief you want to feel, okay? Feel relieved. You are building towards this, but don't let the work of it discourage you from doing what you need to do. Don't talk yourself out of, you know, this new chapter that could very well be everything you were hoping for. Because I really did feel like a sense of relief after I rung the bell. Like, oh, all right, now I'm on the other side of that thing. So if you're not feeling it yet, it's coming up, but get into alignment with it. We got the High Priestess. So that's that intuitive, quiet, still energy. You might be feeling a little bit lonely or misunderstood, or, you know, feeling this like, I want to withdraw into my own energy sort of thing, like closing yourself off. But it's because you're gathering information. You see, she's holding the scroll. You're gathering the inner information. You're doing the inner reflection, the inner quiet time to experience this relief in real time, right? Like, oh crap. And it fell out in threes. We taking them. So you're taking this time to go within, to do your own self-discovery and research, to see how you can alleviate some of these stresses in, you know, not only in this etherical way, but in a practical way, right? And in a way that feels emotionally fulfilling to you. We also have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is telling you that this temporary pause is not forever. This is you waiting for your harvest. Everything you put in the work for is still waiting to be plucked, but it has to be ripe. It has to be ready. It has to be in season. Got seasons. Has to be in season, right? And so during that time of waiting, make sure you're not beating up on yourself for the time it's taking to close the gap and really get you to the other side of the thing, okay? You also have the Knight of Swords, which means that's why this is a temporary pause, because when things pick up, it's going to be very fast. This is the fastest moving knight in the deck. This is communication that could be blunt, delivered without tact, okay? One of my other decks says that. I was always like, that always stuck out to me, like, damn. And you can be cutting with your words, Cancer. So make sure your inner emotional life is balanced, because then when you're walking into situations and you can walk in with this new emotional maturity and operate out of emotional intelligence, then you can communicate these things better, right? And not lash out from a very emotional space, okay? Remember, we're also in Mercury retrograde, okay? So, you know, be careful with your communication, but something's happening quickly. It's like you went from, and it's like two extremes. And so that's why it's important to stay balanced, because if you're jerking around from here to there, you're going to experience a lot of highs and a lot of lows. And the extremes of that is very tiring, because you go from this waiting period to this like off to the races, pew, flies out of the gate energy. But it's because you're stepping into a new season. We have the Ace of Wands here, which has a bunch of leaves and other opportunities sprouting from this very new beginning. And this new beginning is an offer, Cancer. This is the universe. All aces are new beginnings, and they're gifts from the universe. That's why, did I mention Mercury's in retrograde? That's why you see, you know, the cloud of smoke, the hand coming out. It's coming from the world formless into the world of form. This blessing of a new beginning is being dropped right into your lap, and it is your choice about how you're going to move forward in the new beginning. But this is action. So this is something that is going to take place on the ground with physical movement. You know, it's going to physically change something around you, because that's action, that's passion, that's creativity. a lot of the cards you got, right? We got the Three of Swords in reverse with the High Priestess. So maybe you're reflecting on past heartaches or betrayals, or looking at a betrayal that you experienced in a new perspective. Maybe you're going over your own actions and your contribution to any past, you know, heartache or emotionally, you know, man, this damn retrograde. You know what I'm saying, Cancer. This is a time of deep inner reflection. And maybe as you're reflecting on past events, you're feeling shame. You're putting into question your worthiness. You're maybe you're leaning too hard into pleasure and joy, like trying to but not from an authentically experienced space, but in more of an escapism way, right? Be patient in the healing process. Be patient in the building process. And you see, we got the Six of Cups beneath the Seven of Pentacles. Like, while you're waiting for this thing to manifest, like I said, you're definitely very in the realm of nostalgia. And so even if it's not a fond memory you're going back to, you're definitely going back into the past and looking into the past. And, you know, this is affecting how these things are manifesting, okay? So it's good to look back, to gather information, to learn the lesson, but it's not good when you go back there to shame yourself and beat up on yourself. Like I always say, don't be the first one in line, ready to, kick your own ass around the campfire. Nobody got time for that. And look at you showing up in your reading. I mean, if the Queen showed up, I would say the same thing, but you know what I'm saying. King of Cups, okay? At his high vibrational, he's loyal, he's dependable. This is a trustworthy partner, whether that's romantic or in business, or both. But this is someone with, at his high vibrational, maturity, okay? He has an emotional intelligence about him. He's emotionally mature to communicate those things. But because he's underneath this Knight, the Knight is not the King yet, where the King in his high vibrational is good with communication. This is saying to try to level this out, Cancer, male or female, that you want to get into this discerning, emotionally discerning energy, okay? Because if you're in your low vibrational, you will leap forward and lash out. All right? Nobody got time for that. And there is a very new beginning manifesting, because here we got the Master Manifestor, the Magician, okay, right beneath the freaking the Ace of Wands. Like, come on, Cancer. This is a very good time. And maybe because you're moving forward, or you're having some success in some area of your life, that you're seeing like, oh man, I've been working on that in a long time, and that's where that relief is coming from. Or you're in a new place of your healing, or you're in a new space in your personal relationships. Like, whatever that is happening, you manifested a new beginning. And so don't over worry about this new beginning turning into your last cycle. Just be mindful and present to operate out of your new I amness, out of your new authenticity, while you're building this new life for yourself. All right. The Chariot. I believe that's Cancer, right? I believe so. Y'all have to excuse the brain fog. It's like Mercury, but we're not going to keep blaming Mercury. Like, thank you for a new... trying to do in real time what I be telling y'all to do. Just turn that thought around to the affirmative. Okay, y'all? But this is beautiful. This is success. This is the Cancer card. And so here you are again showing up in your reading, but this is about forward movement, okay? This is about triumph. So you have a lot of wonderful energy here. So sort out that idea of scarcity, or that lack mentality, or the shame of something, and just start to move forward from the next right place, okay? Because at the bottom, you also got the Empress. Come through, Cancer, okay? That's another symbol of like a new beginning, because it's fertility, it's birth, it's the birth of a new cycle, or you might be having another baby or having a baby, you know. But this is a good time. That means your ideas you're fertile with ideas. You're pregnant with new ideas and new beginnings. You're birthing new beginnings and new ideas into reality, right? With that Ace of Wands energy. So, and this is all about luxury and having more than enough. Okay, so there's a lot of good up in here. So don't start questioning if you deserve the good when the good things start happening to you, Cancer, okay? And let's pull you some messages from your angels cards, and then we out of here. I like this reading for you. Relief. Relief. While you are building your new life, okay? You got Indriel. You are a light worker. God needs you to shine your light, your divine light and love like an angel upon earth and all of its inhabitants. So you have a lot of good things to contribute, Cancer. I just think that you have been in your own way. You guys are very loving. You're very caring. You know, you high vibrational. All signs have high vibrational, low vibrational aspects. But Cancers, you guys are very loyal and loving and very emotional, but like in a space of like you feel everything to the core of you, okay? And that makes you a good candidate for helping others, you know, while they're, you know, helping them to communicate their feelings. Okay, so tap into that aspect of yourself, Cancer, okay? And get real in tune with your emotions and get them real in balance while also being grounded, okay? Because you clearly have been called forth, God, Allah, Buddha, Krishna, you like it, I love it, you know, the Most High, the universe. But it's saying that you have something to contribute here. And when you're operating out of scarcity and shame, you talk yourself out of it. You dim your own shine. You shrink yourself. It's time to pop out, Cancer, okay? Keep your promises to yourself and pop out on yourself. You got Desiree. No, conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait and look into other options and ask the angels to help, guide, and comfort you. You see that with that Seven of Pentacles energy, that temporary pause, that wait. This is not a forever no if you feel like you're waiting for something, okay? Start to feel that relief while you're building, because you will construct this thing that you want to bring to life. But you have to be patient in the process. You're going to have to become process oriented, because whatever this delay is, it's to help set you up for something better down the road, for things to work out more favorably for you down the road, okay? You got Archangel Gabriel. You have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. You see that again, that thing about worthiness, of knowing that you're worthy for these things. And so don't allow these insecurities, like I'm not good enough, I can't do it, I never finish anything. Whatever the thing is, your mantra is that you tell yourself when you talk yourself out of your blessings, Cancer, they're letting you know, Archangel Gabriel, you know, you got angelic assistance and support, whether that be from your ancestors, your angels, your spirit guides. They're telling you, I'm helping you to create and cultivate this thing. Trust me. That is not a delay. That is the alley-oop at the exact right time for you to make your shot, okay? I don't know why I always go to sports references when I always have to look up and be like, I hope that made sense. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. I don't know why I always get channeled like these like sports metaphors, or why I'm always using them, and I don't watch sports, y'all. I can't. We got Serena. I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. I'm telling you, that magician energy, that Ace of Wands energy with all those leaves. You know, sometimes I like to think that those leaves are money, different money-making ideas or different streams of income, you know what I'm saying? But like, this is really just calling on you to have faith in the waiting and know that if you just keep doing your part, the universe will show up for you and help you. Leap and the net will appear. Be relieved in the building, okay? Feel the relief while you're building. Because it's like they're setting you up for something so good, so big, Cancer. But you got to get into alignment with it. Look, Merlina, you are confused and indecisive because you don't have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. You see that? This pause, this no, not right now, the conditions aren't working, is because there's a missing piece of the puzzle that needs to get lined up for you. And then when everything comes together, you're going to see exactly why it had to happen the way it happened, Cancer. And my ear is ringing now. Wow. Okay? You see that Merlina is giving me Merlin vibes, right? Merlina, the magician. You can curate this. You can research and get some more information that's going to help you. Find out someone who knows or has been through a process that you're trying to go through yourself right now, whether that's a course or, you know, a new business or whatever it is, okay? Even if it's like relationship counseling, right? Like going to an expert. But this is why the movement forward hasn't happened just yet, because there's a missing piece of the puzzle that the universe is going to get to you so that your end can be triumphant in that, you know, chariot energy. Vanessa, to make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? I love that. So when you're in those throes of life happening, Cancer, you got to still yourself and say, with my next action, with my next communication, after I do that, will what I have done or what I have said take me a step closer in the direction that I want to go in, or am I taking a step further away from it? It's very beneficial. I have been trying to do that myself, okay? So it's helpful. All of this is just requiring you to start believing in yourself and to start aligning with this new cycle you got coming in. And this pause is to help you make the new decision, to operate in a new way. That's all this pause is here for, because you saw you got the Knight of Swords. That's quick movement. And the Ace of Wands. That's a new beginning. So things are shifting for you, okay? Don't worry. You got Akasha. Ooh. You are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. So for some of you, that means you have this, again, you got the you are a light worker card, right? You know, Cancers are deeply intuitive. They're deeply feeling beings. You just may need to be doing something like this, boo. You just may need to be a yoga instructor. I'm not saying that has to, like, oh my God, I'm telling you and advising you, like, what, like, quit your career you're on and go be a yoga instructor. What I'm saying is you're getting more into alignment with your own creativity and your own way your particular light shines in the world. We all have something, right? And so this temporary pause is trying to get you in tune with that. And when you feel those moments of connecting with that, you do feel that sense of relief, because you go, oh, there I am. There I am. Oh, that feels good. Oh, that feels in alignment. Oh, that's right. Oh, now I feel like I'm in step and in flow with the current of life, right? And then things always move smoother when you're on the right course. When things are shaking up so much around you, it's normally because you're off course and life is trying to redirect you into the path that feels good, the path of least resistance, okay? So be intentional, but also feel the relief. Don't be so hard on yourself. You can't take on all the things you have to take care of, Cancer, with 10,000 tons of weight pressing on your shoulders that you've put there already, before you can even get to different tasks and different things and interests. So ease up. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Shanti. I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. Okay. Are you seeing that? I'm sorry. My hand's shaking. It's like awkward to hold it this way. Do you see that? Cancer, we are going to leave it there. You had a wonderful read. Happy October. I'm loving it for you guys. I hope you enjoyed those messages. If they resonated, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, and I will see you guys next month. I'm wishing you mad love and many blessings. You count, you matter, you are important. You are seen, you are heard, you are worthy, you are deserving, you are magic, Cancer baby. Go get up in it. And I'll see you on the next one. Later.